says I can have a shower, so I'll have a shower, a long shower, and then I guess we're gonna do the recovery program and try to work on some fitness later in the day, because tomorrow I have a day off and to get ready for second week.
I saw a video that you shot with your countryman Janko Tipsarevic the other day, where you guys were in your recovery doing an ice bath. That does not look comfortable to get into a bathtub that's about, what, 10 degrees? How cold is that?
Yes, exactly. It's 10.
It's 10? Why do you do that? Why do you suffer like that?
Because our team wants us to suffer, I guess. I don't know. No, it's for our good. Obviously, it's one of the ways to recover quickly. I don't want to get involved in explaining what it is, but it's good. Definitely, at least they tell us it's good. I don't.
Okay. Well, let's look ahead. There's your next match is going to be against either Leighton Hewitt or Milos Raonic. Tough competitors both. That's going to be on here tonight, and I presume you'll be watching. And how much have you played Raonic? Because I know you played Leighton quite a bit.
Well, I haven't played Milos in an official match. I've played Leighton in different kind of surfaces, and he's one of the biggest competitors around. Obviously, playing in front of his crowd, reaching third round now, he's definitely motivated to perform well. And Milos is one of the up-and-coming tennis stars. I think he's very young. He has a big serve, so it's going to be tough. But I'm definitely going to enjoy the match, and be careful what you're saying about me tonight, please.
I always am. Well done, and you're into the fourth round.
He makes such a good presentation, doesn't he? I mean, he's a good man, and he's got a great sense of humor, and he's a thoughtful fellow as well. Anyway, let's go to the studio, because Maria Sharapova is standing by with Chris and Brad. Chris?
And thanks, you two. Got quite the character out there with Novak Djokovic.
He always keeps you on your toes out there.
Maria Sharapova joining us in studio, off to a spectacular start to the tournament. Another nice victory today. What about your game is telling you, be it your rhythm, your serve, a shot, that it's working well?
Well, I think I came in here without any matches, so I didn't know what to expect, but I came here quite early, 2 weeks before the tournament started, and thought about playing an event before, but ended up just staying here and practicing. And I think when you come into an event without a tournament and without matches behind your back, I think you just want to start as aggressive as you can, and that's really my game. And from the first point, I went in from the first round and just really wanted to step up, and I think kind of the score lines have showed that.
When you played somebody, obviously Kerber came in, she had some great results. You've never played a player like that. Does that make you uneasy when you haven't played somebody for before?
Yeah, a little bit, definitely. Knowing that the last Grand Slam she played, she had a great result. Had a really good run, was close to being in the final as well, and that's just something that you're not quite sure. She's also a lefty, so there are not too many that she play maybe a couple times in a big event like this. So and her game is quite different. She goes for some shots. She runs for many balls, gets a lot of balls back, but then throws in some slices and drop shots. So you never quite know what you're going to get.
How about we take a look at your match? You can talk us through some of your points that we've picked out. Let's start it in the first set. Kerber Sharapova. You were already up 4-1 when we pick up the highlight. We're going to take a look at some of your ground strokes.
Well,
that's you dominating.
Yeah, I should be going to the net after that one, but I'm just critiquing myself over here.
Did you have a side that you thought that you could break down?
In her game?
Yeah.
I really wanted to keep her moving. That was really the goal, and open up the court, and with the serve, and use the ground strokes as well, and finish up with them swinging volleys. So yeah, that was really the plan.
Your first serve seems to be working beautifully for you.
Yeah, well, against a lefty, I really try to open up the court, especially in the juice court, and go for the wide one, and I used that quite well today.
Let's take a look at your draw.
Do you like to not look at your draw, or like?
No, I don't care.
Just say, I don't want to see your draw.
No, it's
as you can see, it's a packed one.
It is, but it's a Grand Slam draw. You have to expect for it to be packed, and you have to take whatever comes your way, and not worried about what's ahead, just on your next one.
If you look on that side, you can see Svetlana's up.
Yes.
Is that surprising you that she's winning that easy today? Up a set and break?
I think she's the more experienced player going into that match, especially we're into the 4th round, and obviously I'm sure she would have loved to have a better year than last year, and I think she's coming into this year with a new perspective, and she looks like she's playing good tennis.
Big old tattoo written, some message on her. Yeah, she has a huge. Tell her what
she has a few, so I never know when she adds any.
It's just a new addition.
Oh, it's a new addition.
Some of the young players, and we say young, but we talk about Caroline and Petra Kvitova, 21 years old. These young girls finally going to get maybe a Grand Slam title. Maria is just 24. Do you ever think people lose perspective on how young you still are?
Well, I'm fortunate that I achieved, great things from a young age, and I'll always have that for the rest of my career. But probably when I was 17, 18, and thinking, well, I have 5, 6 more years, that'd be great. And here I am at 24, and I wake up, a few weeks ago, and I'm thinking, I'm so excited to go out and practice, and this is a new year, and I feel like I have so many more ahead of me, no matter what my age is.
You're like a 10-year veteran now at 24. It's incredible. How old were you when you turned pro?
I think like 14. I don't know.
10 years. I got to ask you, basketball.
Yes.
Now, last year, your fiance was in the NBA.
Yes.
Obviously, got to see him a lot. Now he's playing in the Turkish league.
For a year, yes.
How do you get to see his games in Turkey? Do you have on the website?
It's a little tougher to follow, I will say, especially with the time change. They don't have as many websites, many results as they do maybe with the NBA. But the EuroLeague, they do quite a bit. It's very popular in Europe, and they won their first game yesterday in the top 16, so that was good. And I follow. When I wake up, it's evening there. When I go to sleep, it's night there. So. We keep in touch quite a bit. So
How
it's
is
good.
life in Turkey for you? Are you enjoying it?
It's different. I was there a few times in the off season and spent some time with him, and it's nice to have a normal home life, and that's kind of his home for a year. And when I go there, I try to make it as homey as possible, because I'm sure it gets lonely for him, and he's so far away from his family and friends. So I do the laundry and the ironing, and it's all good. I love doing that.
I like that.
That's something we might need to see. Maria Sharapova doing laundry.
I tell you, Andre is the laundry king.
I don't do it often. I'm not giving. He's gonna watch this, and he's gonna say, "Okay, now you have to always iron it." I don't do it often, but I have to be in a good mood for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we all do. Maria
We all do.
Sharapova joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck the second week.
Thank you.
Our live coverage here on ESPN continues. Beautiful middle weekend of the Australian Open. Come on back. Plenty of tennis to come.